What it do? It's your boy Finesse Hustle back with another installment of Hood Prison Stories. Those of you that's new to the channel and don't know what's going on, I talk about everything jail, you know what I'm saying, jail politics, everything like that. So today though, you know what I'm saying, I want to get into like the first time I went to Stateville. I've been there twice. I've been there on this bid I'm finna tell y'all about, and then I went back on the violation. So the first time I go in there, you know, if for people that ain't familiar with the prison system in Illinois, Stateville, that ain't super max, but it's maximum security. It got a little stigma to it. Larry Hoover was there. A lot of the gang chiefs, that's where they was going when they was going through the state prison system before they went to the feds. So like I was saying, I get in there. The first thing you do, you talk to a GI. That's the gang intelligence. You talk to him. They ask you what gang you in, so they can know how to house you. So you go in there, you tell them what gang you in, and from there, they put you on whatever wing you gonna be in. But the trick to that is, you thinking that you gonna go in a cell with a person that's in the same gang as you. What they do is for their protection, because they know that if they put you in a cell with somebody in the same gang as you, they gonna end up, you know, y'all gonna click and y'all gonna have to ride out accordingly, whether it be on another inmate or the laws in there. So what they do, they'll put you up in a cell with your opposition. So you'll be in there. You're gonna definitely be in there with the opposition, and or other than that, go to the hole. But even in the hole, you're gonna be in there, and they gonna do you the same way. So, like I was saying, yeah. So basically, they put you in the cell with your opposition, but it's jailhouse law. If your celly fighting police up in there, you gonna have to ride out too, because when they come in the cell, they smashing everything in there. So like, for example, one time I was in the cell and my celly, he got the tweaking in there on the guards about with the way they was treating him. Like, you know, we had bars, so everybody would be on the bars and shit trying to talk to the guards about this and that. Dude walked past and ignored him a few times. So when he came by, they had a few words or whatever. So that calls for a cell distraction. So when you get a cell distraction, what they gonna do is they gonna come in the cell, suited and booted. They gonna have all the little riot gear on and all that. They gonna have like a little, I don't know, like a little shield. That's what they call it. They gonna have a shield, but it's gonna be like an electric shock on there. So when they hit you, it's gonna go off. It's gonna try to take you down. So when you in a cell and you got a cell distraction and you got a celly, he already know what it is. Or you know what I'm saying, whoever it's on, y'all gonna get down in y'all boxers, and y'all gonna get in y'all boxers, baby oil down, you know what I'm saying, and put baby oil all on the floor, so when they come in, they can slip, because you're going to have to give them a little fight, because they going to come in there and just bang y'all all up against the wall. Even if you ain't did shit, they coming in there for your celly, but they tearing everything, they taking everything down that's in that bitch that's moving. So you're going to have to do what you got to do. You're going to have to get that understanding with your celly. Now, you know, it's a lot of respect going on in there. So if this man got a beef with the law, it's justified, because it's real. Like, you know, they play it by the books, old school, on the law side and on the gang side. So it's definitely a problem if an inmate go at a guard. So that's what it is in there with that. And but yeah, I kind of got off track. But so when I first got in there, like I was saying, you talk to the GI, the gang intelligence. You tell them what you is. They gonna put you in the cell with your opposition. Go in there with your opposition. After that, you know, when you come out to go to chow, you only come out twice a day. You gonna come out for lunch and dinner. The breakfast come to you. So, and then once a week you take a shower, and then I think, yeah, once a week you take a shower, and then once a week you take yard time for 5 hours, rain, sleet, or snow. It could be, raining out there. You're going to get out there. You're going to stand out there in the raincoat or whatever you got going on, a garbage bag. You're going to get that air. And then, yeah, it's a lot to take in. So I'm just, fuck with me though. Yeah, so after that, you on there, you gonna talk to your gang. They gonna ask you if you want to be on count, and being on count mean that you accounted for. If anything go down, you gotta ride out. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be holding shanks, holding hooch, whatever they got going on, you in the mix because you on count. So, and also you gonna have to pay dues, and by paying dues, that mean like when you get money sent in, you gonna pay, or in Illinois, you gonna get you get a stipend every month. So for the dudes that's in the gang that's on count, they gonna end up paying like half of their stipend to the pole box. That's what they call it. So you'll be in there, and when you first come in, you will be the recipient of whatever in the pole box. They gonna ask you if you smoke cigarettes, all that like that, and if you do drugs, they gonna try to see what you do. If you ain't doing no hard shit, you know what I'm saying, a little weed or whatever, you might run across that. But yeah, they definitely gonna give you your basics, like your hygiene, something to eat, you know what I mean, some cigarettes, just to get you in there and get you relaxed, see what you about, and other than that, you just don't count, you on standby, and you gonna start abiding by jailhouse rules while you in there. It's real organized in Stateville. So everybody in there on count. If you a neutron, you gonna act accordingly. You gonna, neutrons, don't nobody disrespect them, but they just last in line for everything. But in Stateville, ain't no day room, so you don't come out for day room. If you come out your cell, you going to the shower or you going straight out the building. So like the phone situation, the phone come to your cell, so it's a long tier. Probably about, I'm gonna say, no bullshit, at least 50 to 100 cells on just one tier, and it's 5 tiers. So it's a 100-foot telephone cord. They got the old phones, some on rotary, some on a little touch tone. So all throughout the day, from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, you can get on the phone. But in Illinois, you just can't get on the phone freely. You got to earn the phone, so you got to be on level. So it's A, B, and C. So A and B, you cool, but C, you can't get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And your phone list, you got to have a phone list. Other prisons I've been to in different states, they don't have no phone list. You just get on the phone and do your thing if you got phone time, or however, a phone card or whatever, however they go down there. But in Illinois, because of the gang situation, people used to be in there still controlling their block from their cell, calling hits on people. They got a phone list. It got to be approved by the warden, and you can only get it changed every 30 days. So, you know what I'm saying, how it go, people out in the world, they get new phones, they got the new iPhone, they got to switch their number over. If it can't go like that for them, you know how it go, man. So you will be losing out, you know what I'm saying, probably won't be in touch with your people for about 60, 90 days, you know what I'm saying? But that's just, the rules of engagement when you locked up. But yeah, other than that, it was just a typical gang situation. You had to just be ready for whatever, but it was more talking, because when it's action, it's more stabbing. So like most prisons across the country, they do a lot of fighting, but certain prisons is known for getting it in with that knife. You know what I'm saying? In Stateville, one of them prisons where once it escalates to violence, more than likely it's somebody getting stabbed. And the only time I really seen a fight was when it's two cellies fighting each other, or the guards. Other than that, if it was gang situation, it's straight knives coming out, because that's how it is in Cook County. So it's that same mentality, you know. But yeah, it is what it is, man.